November 19th is the big day that no Social Security and disability benefit recipient should ignore, as all Social Security recipients should do this by November the 19th. This is a big day and you need to take a very important step prior to this date, because if you don't, it's going to be a problem for you and your benefits. I'm gonna give you each and every detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's begin. So it's time to get into the details right away. And remember, if you receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, survivor or spousal pay benefits, then this is a must watch video for you, because this update can change everything for you. Look at this. Each year there are a few Social Security dates that retirees should be aware of, such as the date they receive benefits each month. Arguably, the most important date for Social Security just happened when the Social Security Administration announced the annual cost of living adjustment COLA on October the 24th, later than usual due to the government shutdown. Many seniors were confused. Are we even going to see the COLA increase? And it finally happened. But the outcome is not what most of the seniors and disability benefit recipients expected. But there's another date besides this October 24th, and the date is November the 19th. Well, I'm gonna tell you about it, but do you know, in a very crucial hearing of Social Security, Sheldon Whitehouse asked the witnesses some very crucial and stunning questions that left everyone stunned. Watch this, then I'll come back and break it down for you, and I'll also tell you that why November 19th is the date that you shouldn't ignore.
Let me be more specific. The chief data officer of Social Security, who has since left, said that a huge data set named Numident was copied onto an unsecured cloud server, and that this is a very high-risk proposition. The Social Security Administration has denied that, so now we have two competing versions of what happened. Will you see to it that the Numident question is answered as part of that total review?
The Numident database must be secure, and absolutely we will continue to monitor the security of the Numident database.
Ditto something called the Federal Parent Locator Service. Will you see to it that whether or not the Federal Parent Locator Service still is secure and secure from hacking and infiltration and so forth?
Yes,
that will be reviewed as part of that so-called total review?
Yes, Senator.
You will. Great. Okay. You didn't quite answer the questions, but you're close enough for now, I guess. But we'll continue to pursue this because I think it's vitally important, particularly after people out of the tech sector and the info sector and data system sector have been messing around in these databases to make sure that they actually are secure and data isn't being exfiltrated to private actors, because these days data is gold.
And especially Social Security data is gold, where millions of seniors' identity is at risk because, according to Sheldon Whitehouse, Social Security data is not safe, especially from Department of Government Efficiency, means DOGE. Well, moving on with the details of November the 19th, that why this date is important. First, let's look at this. How much benefits are going up? The SSA recently announced that the cost of living adjustment for the next year will be 2.8%. The purpose of the COLA is to help retirees maintain their purchasing power each year based on inflation. We all know that this COLA metric, CPIW, is vague, is outdated. They need to change it, and they need to change it to CPIE. Well, at least they could do this, because CPIE will analyze the seniors' spending, means how much seniors spend on their rent, on their mortgage, on their groceries, on their utilities, as well as on their prescription. And then the new COLA will be set according to this data. And according to a number of analysts and experts, if they change this COLA metric from CPIW to CPIE, it could increase the benefit somewhere between $300 to $500 for all 74 million recipients. If you support this change of COLA metric, then write in the comment section, I support CPIE. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support CPIE, because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Moving on with the details. Well, now many would say that annual COLAs have failed to keep up with inflation over the years, but extremely high inflation in recent years has also led to much higher COLAs than normal. The COLA also came in much higher than expected this year, 2.8%. Well, the Medicare Part B premium will eliminate this increase. We all know that. So that's why this COLA is of no use for seniors and disability benefit recipients. Heading into the year, non-partisan group, the Senior Citizen League TSCL, predicted the COLA of 2.1%, but inflation has remained elevated and even reverted higher slightly, leading to a higher than expected COLA, which is based on inflation data from American workers. You need to know this because no one talks about it, and this is indeed a shame. Moving on, do this by November the 19th. Now, here's the bigger part. Everybody has different career paths and saves different amounts of money for retirement, but Social Security tends to at least play a complementary role, if not primary role, in helping the 68 million plus retirees who receive benefits each month cover their expenses. Well, really? I'm going to link this article in the video's description because I want to be as honest as transparent on Credit Viral Show. And one thing that you need to understand, though they're talking about in this article that yes, it's enough to cover the expenses, but in reality, still around 5 million seniors receive below poverty level checks from Social Security Administration. Well, quite shocking to be honest. According to the SSA, Social Security benefits make up over 30% of the income for people who are 65 or older. Roughly 39% of men and 44% women over the age of 65 receiving benefits rely on them for over half of their income. Also among Social Security recipients over the age of 65, 12% of men and 15% of women rely on Social Security for at least 90% of their income. This data shows why this program is so critical for so many. Well, one thing that we all know, that Social Security is a lifeline for millions of seniors and disability benefit recipients, but the problem is that these benefits are not parallel to the current inflation. Well, because of how important Social Security benefits are, retirees should start budgeting for 2026 as soon as they figure out their exact new amount, because this COLA reflects the increase in benefits, and the increase for each individual is different according to their income level or their benefit level, by the way. Remember, with benefits going up, that means prices on many items has likely increased as well. According to the recent report from Gallup, the prices of groceries are up by 21%, and the increase is just 2.8% in these benefits. Quite a shame, to be honest. The SSA plans to start notifying recipients about their new benefits in 2026 in late November, but only for those with My Social Security account. These accounts are free and allow recipients to complete many of their Social Security tasks online, as opposed to going into a field office or completing activities through mail and the phone. For instance, retirees with a My Social Security account can do things like request a Social Security replacement card. During the government shutdown, you cannot do this. Get benefit estimates, change their address, print a benefit verification letter, and much more. Now, why November 19th is important? And here's the answer. The SSA will start alerting people about their new benefit amounts for 2026 in late November. But to get this specific notice, then retirees will need to have a My Social Security account by November the 19th, which is why all retirees should register for one of these accounts if they can as soon as possible. Register today and get all the notifications about your benefits on your My Social Security app, because calling SSA helpline is a pain. Millions of seniors wait for hours just to talk to a human, but do you know you can actually talk to a real human at Chapter? Well, if you would like to save around $1,100 when it comes to your Medicare plan, then you need to give Chapter a call today. You can get unbiased help from a real person absolutely free. The number is on your screen, 212-461-4492. Call them today and get the help that you deserve absolutely free, and make sure before November the 19th you create my Social Security account or download the app. Well, if you have any questions at all, then please let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.